I want to do just a normal run right now. Let's do an Ascension run with the Silent and see how far we can go. I know that the idea for Ascension runs are attack, attack, attack. Starting with additional 2 cards is not that great. Lose all gold, but remove 2 cards. God, you're right. It is the red pill. Oh yeah, no. There's like no shops here for a long time. And there's a one where there's just a ton of random encounters. So you know what? Let's lose all gold, remove a strike, remove a defend, and make a really consistent deck with the Silent. In fact, we might even turn this into an OTK deck on the Silent, because it's one of the best things to start off with for it. So you're going to get neutralized even if it doesn't kill you. I don't have 3 strikes, so I can't attempt. The twin strikes will guarantee that one of these guys dies. Well, it'll guarantee that the first one can die. Not that it will die, but it can. Neutralize, strike, strike, and you're dead. Discard synergy is nice. Card draw is nice, but offensiveness is basically preferred. I would have loved to have taken Reflex because it can start something beautiful. But it's really hard to justify. We'll upgrade the cards because maybe, just maybe, it'll hit something valuable. I'll take a look at you. I'll laugh. I'll hate myself because Apotheosis and Flash of Steel are cards. But neither of them are really helpful to me at this time. We'll gain gold. Why not? We're probably not going to fight the elite, the first one at least. I want to finish Ascension 3. It's so difficult to finish Ascension 3 properly. The game just usually says, no, you're not allowed to finish it, ever. Well, the stone slime will be dead soon, so... Now, elites are deadlier. Do I want to click Quick Slash? Unless I was removing a card this instance, at this instant, not really. We'll take Terror, and we're gonna go on a rage against elites and see if we can pull it off and we get the worst one to start with. Why? Game, you could do so much better. I mean, I can defend plus and protect my life total mostly. This will be enough. It is actually enough to kill one of you, so that's good. And now we're just stuck on these two for a while, so we're gonna start working on 41. The one with 41 health, because mathematically it doesn't matter which one we start working on, because the strikes will make it so it happens either way. Or that they'll die at about the same time, either side we choose. The neutralizers can factor in. He'd be at 2 health less, which means 3 strikes next turn would be able to kill him. But we don't get 3 strikes, so that doesn't matter. At least we're getting through the dazed cards. And so far we've been consistently able to block the damage, so I would hate it, but I can't really say I hate what's going on here. This wasn't as bad of an elite as I thought it would be, because we were able to get the early kill on the leftmost, so maybe we can get something good and create the beginnings of a decent run. That apotheosis that we could have gotten so long ago, that would have been beautiful. Alright, Mr. Sentry, you're dead. Dreamcatcher, so resting can add cards. Calculated Gamble is one of the best cards I could possibly think of. Frozen Egg would have been nice. Magnetism would have been nice. The Boot, not so much. This is slowly not looking like an OTK. Defenses usually don't work on Ascension. I did not OTK the final boss, Fridge. The deck just couldn't support an OTK. This one can. I'm trying to think if it's possible with my current setup. Because right now, we have a Terror, which we can make cost 0. We have Calculated Gamble, which can draw us cards. Why don't I take Sneaky Strike because I have Calculated? Right. And then I can remove a Random Strike, because we don't really need a Random Strike. I will not go to fight him, just because that would be foolish of me to do so. I'll take another Calculated Gamble. You know what? Why not? You're going to offer me Calculated Gambles? Give me Calculated Gambles. Question card, so more card rewards. Alright, so this is looking like one where I'm going to want to stop at a few upgrade stations along the way. I'll find loot. I found a relic, the ancient tea set. Greedy. Ah. And of course it's the Lagavulin. No! You get weakness. Strike. I would Sneaky Strike, but Calculated it's probably a little bit better here. Quick Slash. Terror. I'll drink the Ancient Potion because I think this is going to block the damage debuff. Or the defense debuff. I don't remember which. It blocks the defense debuff. With Sneaky Strike, but I haven't discarded anything. This would block 5 damage versus... I'll deal 13 instead. I don't think I can get a relic from this guy. I don't like this setup. Give me something different. This is acceptable. I think I don't even get a relic from fighting this guy. Admittedly, I did pick up a relic from here. You're trying your hardest to annoy me. Neutralize. Quick Slash. I might need to finish him off fast. I can finish him off next turn if I strike twice here. I've got campfires afterwards, so we'll just deal with the consequences of taking a lot of hits. Ghost in a Jar. Gain 1 intangible. Escape Plan 0 drop draw. We'll take it. Campfire. Only I have the relic that allows me to heal at campfires. We'll rest, see if we get another card first that I like. How many calculated gambles is too many calculated gambles? I think 3 is about the limit a deck can really handle. Quick slash? Good lord. Why not? Let's just throw it away now. Terrorize, Sneaky Strike, Escape Plan, Neutralize, Strike, and we'll just armor up. He's almost dead. We can almost OTK. I just need discard synergy now, which admittedly I threw away to begin with, but I didn't expect to get 3 freaking calculated gambles. Let's be honest here, that's a bit extreme. Steroids. Don't have any discard synergy. Although filling up my hand is definitely not a bad thing. I'll take a backflip. I'll only take 1 backflip from here on out. There's no reason to. Who did I be fighting? Fighting the King Slapper himself. We will take an upgrade to one of our calculated gambles to make it so it doesn't exhaust. Alright, Slaver. What have you got for us? Of course, I always draw calculateds. Terror. Sneaky. Backflip. Strike. Strike. Defend plus. I should focus on removing some more cards from the deck, but this strategy seems to be working just fine right now. Nightmare is not good enough. Sneaky Strike. It is technically discard synergy, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'll still take it. It's a discard payoff, and I need payoff cards. I can survive using a single intangible. Smith? Yeah, we'll smith a card. What would I smith? What will smith will smith? A second calculated gamble. Alright, let's see how this train wreck of a turn goes. You're just going to armor up, which is fine. I don't have anything that allows me to just discard at the drop of a hat, so let's see where we can reach. We'll gamble once, because we can always get another Sneaky Strike. Escape Plan. Gamble again. Gives us Terror, which is what I was looking for, and then next turn we can get rid of his health total. Probably save the steroid potion for something big. We didn't discard anything, but I still think hitting him for 15 would make sense. Strike would deal 9, which triggers him, so we might as well hit him with the Sneaky. It's nice that this one does not clear debuffs. If he cleared debuffs, I think this fight would be a lot more terrifying to deal with. We can calculate it. What did I just throw away? I think I just threw away Defend like an absolute tool. Wow, you annoy me. I wanted to try to do this fight without taking damage to try to get like a higher score, but I can see that that's just not happening. We'll neutralize you just because it's efficient. And then I saved this in case somehow this turn screws up immensely. So let's see what happens. I think this would count as the turn screwing up immensely for us. So you know what, let's just drink. And we'll wait. I want to see the person who manages to play this game for long enough but he actually runs out the turn timer on Terror. Well, I was gonna say we can escape plan, but then I realized that you already used too much energy. Tactician would be an amazing card. Sure, we can defend twice. Tactician would be a great gold card from this. There's a lot of good things we could get. I don't know exactly what I'd want from this turn, though. Definitely something like this. I can keep my armor rolling. Alright, neutralize, because it's one of the better options. Escape plan, because I can maybe draw something useful. There's no point in trying to gamble. Just toss up our defense. I would like the card that allows me to retain best laid plans, because I can retain the calculated gambles on turns that I can't use them. The card that draws a card and discards a card at the start of each turn would also be fantastic. There's a lot of things that could be good. Even if he armors up, I should be able to kick him out of this phase. Maybe not. Of course, I can sneaky strike. You heard me, son. Maybe I can get sneaky strike off of this? Maybe not, but maybe I can get a bigger hit. No, I can't. I should play fast and loose with my health a little bit more, though. Just because he's not able to do a lot of damage. Yeah, sure, we can strike. It's a free hit. I remember that these bosses were made harder, I think. Survivor, strike... I could sneaky strike to try to sneak in some damage. I've already taken damage. Once again, we've already been through this. So I might as well put him at low. Because the most he can deal is 20 here. And even then I could still reduce it to 0. And then this turn should be lethal. Should. We'll gamble once. Well, it was indeed a gamble. Depending on what I drew, I could have killed him. Alright. Yeah, this is lethal. Gain a strength potion. Wraith form is not a good enough power anymore. Unload is discard synergy. After image is great for OTKs and just surviving. But I don't play enough cards just yet. After image is great because I can just get rid of it. And gaining block is amazing. The Ascension, we beat the first boss at least, which is better than what what usually happens. Choose and transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Or I could always drop potions. Pandora's Box is chaos, but it only changes 3 cards. So I'm going to take the Astrolabe, and I'm just going to transform Strike 1, Defend 1, and then a Strike into something else. Heel Hook works. Heel Hook works towards the OTK. I'll take this path, because if I feel like I can take on an elite, I can attempt. I mean, all those cards are also upgraded, so Grand Finale... Grand Finale can work, Heel Hook can work, Blur is amazing. Muggers and Thieves. Well, Grand Finale is currently useless. I will calculate it because I might be able to actually get through my deck fast enough for once. Why did I not terror? Well, that hurts. I want to at least kill the first one because I want to at least try to maintain my gold. We can gamble. If only we worked off of vulnerable. Escape plan because it draws us a card. We'll gamble again. Only grand finale could work, but I can't guarantee things will be out of my draw pile. This one usually runs away first, followed up by this mugger, so we can kill this looter and then get the mugger afterwards. Usually. Oh no, it's gonna be the other way around today, because this is what the game decides to do to us. Neutralize, gamble. Wow, you are annoying. You could have given me heal hook and everything would have been so much better. Thank you, Grand Finale, for consistently showing up at times where you were definitely not needed. It must be done when my draw pile is empty. This is why you need the retention cards. We can definitely Survivor on Blur. Neutralize Sneaky, and then just gamble even though it doesn't do anything. And she runs away with about a good third of our gold. Because I got unlucky about which one was actually going to run away first. Gamble, 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 gamble. It seems like all I'm doing today is just gambling. We can take an expertise, and then this is the hard limit of the deck. I cannot exceed 20 cards unless the card is directly helpful to us. Hello, Cleric. You are lovely. Cleric, Cleric, Cleric. I might tell you to get rid of Grand Finale, but I'm not willing to throw it away just yet. We can get rid of just a regular stock standard defend, though. What the? I don't have a lot of gold, and I'm not planning on going anywhere, so you know what? Pay all of it. Hey Bear, hey, this guy gave us all his gold. What a sucker, right? Get this. I just had to ask him nicely. Who knew? Okay, fair enough. I think that event relates to later. This is gonna suck, isn't it? I might as well get started. Calculated gamble. Well, that's actually really helpful for once. I'm gonna neutralize the bird, heal hook the bird to gain our energy back, Grand Finale. Talk about most useless card in the world. There is a Sneaky Strike available, and maybe we can Grand Finale one of them. Maybe. I threw away Grand Finale, didn't I? Yeah, I probably did. I wasn't paying any attention. Oh well. We'll calculate it here because I don't know what I'm going to draw. I'm going to just toss up the defend. Why not? Should have just gotten rid of Grand Finale. It's more useless than all this stuff that I'm dealing with right now. And just like a curse, it continues to taunt me. I think this works. Yeah, I get to keep 2 block at the start of next turn. Oh joy. Okay, you'll be getting back up. You're gonna try to empower yourself. Everything else, eh. Gamble once. Heal hook. Sneaky strike. Expertise to draw our cards back. Wow, you're annoying. Again, if only Grand Finale would show up later. You know what? Why not apply it to this bird? Because maybe I can get heal... I'm probably going to get Heal Hook next turn. So I can actually swing it. We'll escape plan because it never hurts, and then we'll calculated gamble all this stuff away. Which gives us a sneaky strike. I can backflip into a neutralize sneaky, gamble this. Grand Finale, which would be lovely, is once again impossible because I can't get rid of my draw pile. Alright, now you're trying something. Well, thankfully, we can easily deal with that. Discard the defend, sneaky strike you, quick strike you, gamble once, strike you, knock you out of the air, and then we can kill you next turn. That is my jaw trying to rip itself off. Maybe? No, because that would imply I can actually get rid of enough cards to pull off a Grand Finale. So draw me 2. One of the few times I can actually successfully cast Grand Finale. Another calculated gamble, we've already seen it, just is clogging up the hand with gambling. So we're just skipping these. Keep going. Oh god, not again. I hate the Chosen so much. Hate him with the burning passion of 1,000 life years. I will gladly use this on the Chosen just because I can actually kill the Chosen at some point with it. Yeah, because I'm not going to get anything else. Because on this mode, he does even more than he does normally. Survivor you to sneaky strike this one. I can gamble. We'll gamble, because I think it might be better. Wow! Well, okay, reduce them to 1. Of course, the time I need the discard synergy cards of this type of deck, will I get them? Of course not. I put so much faith in someone like myself. We can sneaky. Expertise kind of seems like it would be wasted. I probably should have steroid potioned. Yeah, I should have steroid potioned. I would have prevented a lot of harm, and now I can't go for the elite even if I wanted to, because it'd be so lethal if I decided to do it. Are you serious? Okay, you gave me something to work with. It's just not enough. Like, game, I can't kill him even if I wanted to. It's at least just weakness. I want to kill you. I can do it barely. Just because I can do it barely doesn't mean it's pleasant. And he's only going to keep gaining more strength. Ah! Well, expertise. And my reasoning for expertising, because I just want to get dazed, like, out of here. Get rid of them so I might be able to kill him next turn. Maybe. He's only scaring me more and more. Wow, can you please give me something else to work with? Nope. Instead, here I am, once again, falling to pieces. We'll play after image, because maybe that'll be the key to my survival next turn. I somehow don't think so. I don't think I've gotten rid of enough dazed cards from my deck. You taunt me. We will blur. No, gamble, please, get rid of it. Wow, you're terrible. Can you stop with the high strength? You continue to sit here and just taunt me, doing nothing. No, ditch this entire hand. At least it's working somewhat. I think I'm going to die no matter what I do here. So I'm just going to pop this. 14, 12. Okay, I'm going to need more. How have you gained that much strength? Jesus. Freaking chosen.